peace of mind, but the city's so cold in the wintertime. In my mind, stuck in my mind, it gets dark inside. Trying to find some peace of mind, but the city's so cold in the wintertime. In my mind, stuck in my mind, it gets dark.
Alright, all you Earth mommies and Earth daddies. This is your boy Midnight, and I'm back at you with another pick a card reading. This is one I've been wanting to do. This one's gonna be about what is their karma. You know, it's basically, if this resonates with you, it's gonna be about anybody who done you wrong, or frenemies, enemies, haters, whatever resonates with. Could be ex-lovers, it could be boyfriends, girlfriends, just whatever resonates with you. This is gonna pertain to that, and I'm really excited to do this pick a card because I've been waiting to do this one. And this is how pick a cards actually work. Is you have a certain number of decks, and each deck will be represented in a pile, and you get the chance to pick any pile. Pick the one that resonates with you. I also put crystals on it to help you decide. We got pile 1, which is the moonstone. Pile 2, which is hematite. Then we got pile 3, which is the tiger's eye. Alright, take a moment. Stare into each pile, and the first one that sticks out usually is the one that resonates most with you. Now take a moment, take a deep breath, center yourself, and look at the piles, and then pick pile 1, 2, or 3, and the timestamps will be in the description. Thank you very much. Alright, if you pick pile 1, the moonstone, this is going to be the reading for you. Okay. First card is unexpected ending or passing. Heartbreak, played and betrayed. Danger to themselves and others around them. We'll just start with that. Okay, so with unexpected ending or passing, heartbreak, played and betrayed. Danger to themselves or others around them. Okay, so if you pick this pile, the person that's on your mind may have had an unexpected ending, or maybe someone passed in their life. Right now they're going through a very difficult time because maybe the person that they might have, if this is a love relationship, somebody close to them or someone that they chose for a romantic partner could have broken their heart, played them, or betrayed them. As you can see, actually, they probably betrayed them multiple times. As you can see with the meteors in the background, it wasn't just one time that they were betrayed. And then danger to themselves and others around them. So that means their self-esteem isn't really high right now. So they actually might be in a space where they need to find self-love, and they need to kind of look at who they are as a person. With the passing though, I mean, I don't know. I feel like someone might have passed in their life. And it was someone that they didn't expect them to pass. So I believe, and what I feel is that that actually affected them in a way um that turned them in a negative trajectory, with how they are and how they're experiencing their own life right now. And, and just with the Heartbreak Played and Betrayed, honestly, I feel like either somebody that they're with betrayed them and played them so many different times, or throughout their life, a lot of people have betrayed, played, and broke their heart in so many relationships, and in danger to them and others around them. I mean, that just tells you the type of state of mind that they're in right now. Um, they're not in a good headspace. It's not good when you're not being um, when you're not in a headspace where you're not taking care of yourself, where you kind of just don't care, and where you're kind of just in this space. You see how dark the clouds are? Like a dark space, I don't know why, just with these 3 cards, I just kind of feel that. I kind of feel like this person did actually go through just a lot of things in their life that kind of affected who they are as a person. And with this passing or this ending that happened in their life, I think that was just kind of like the last straw. I kind of just, because like I think before the passing, they were kind of just, they were just seeing their life, you know what I mean, fall down from the sky, and they were seeing how people have treated them over the years. So they were actually really damaged individual, which in turn made them a danger to themselves, and it made them be very destructive to other people as well. So if your person is more of a I don't want to say negative. It doesn't feel like negative. It feels more like if they're more of like a, not dominant, that's not the word I'm looking for, but the type of person that projects their anger on other people. It could be because of their past and what they went through in their life. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm just picking this up right now. With the unexpected ending or passing, for some reason, I kind of feel like whoever the person is that passed for them, to me, it kind of feels like, in a way, I don't want to say it was the karma for them, but I kind of feel like the man above, whoever you believe in, the divine, made this happen for them to kind of open their eyes to what kind of individual they are, so they can kind of start self-reflecting. That's kind of a harsh truth that I feel, but I do kind of feel like that might be relevant for somebody. I mean, it's kind of sad, but that's just what I feel with it. Let's pick the next 3. We have losing money and revenue. Okay. We have social media drama. We have botched surgery, plastic, or general. Okay, so they're losing money. They're losing money because, honestly, like you see, look, it has the stars again right there in the meteors. They're losing money because of the type of betrayals that they put on other people. Everything in life is karma. Whatever you do to others, you will have an equal opposite reaction, just like Newton's laws. It pertains to the same. It pertains to the same situation. So because of the type of person that they are, they're losing money, revenue, and income. So basically, their karma is hitting them in their pockets. They could have been, I feel like they could have been somebody who might have been well off, or was somebody that was in a family where they had, I'm not going to say that they're rich, but they were definitely not poor and struggling. So having them lose money and revenue and income actually hurts them tremendously, because they're so used to being the type of person that splurges their money on whoever they want to, or whatever they want to. For some reason, I feel like they're the type of person that goes on a lot of vacations, or treats people to dinners or whatever, buys people things, and it kind of, for me, I feel like they're the type of person that does that to kind of what's the word? They do that to kind of not control people, but to kind of make themselves feel more more relevant, or more like, like they're not a, yeah, kind of like above everybody, so they can take care of people. um I don't know, I feel like this person is just that type of person where, I don't want to say stuck up, but just a very well off person who's always depended on their income and their money to kind of bring social status in their life. And then with social media drama, this person could be on social media. Um, just with this, I kind of feel like they're the type of person. I don't know why. I feel like with the heartbreak, played, and betrayed, I kind of feel like, because of their past, they actually do that to other people now. It's kind of like the I'm gonna hurt you, play you, and betray you before you can do that to me type of attitude. That's the type of attitude I feel like they have. Even though this is social media drama, I kind of feel like this person just has a lot of drama in their life. Not even just social media. I just kind of feel like with social media drama, I kind of feel like some of the drama that happens is because of social media, and it's because of things that are actually shown. But I feel like the drama around their life is not just social media, though. I kind of feel like the drama kind of just always surrounds this person, and I really feel like it's because of the choices that they make, and the fact that they hurt people and betray people. That type of energy. When you do that, it kind of just comes back to you. Now this is interesting. Botched surgery, plastic, or general. Wow. So, I I don't want. I mean, when I see this one right here, I I don't like doing genders, but I mean with this, it kind of makes me feel like this person. Well, if I feel like if I look at this like as a physical sense, then yes, it probably is a female who had, um, what do you call it? A lot of different surgeries, but you have to I kind of feel like it's more than that. It's not just a physical thing. I kind of feel like it's more of a mental thing. Like, this type of person doesn't have enough self-worth to just be who they are and accept who they are, and to know that they're not enough. I just feel like it's probably from their past, where they've been betrayed so much, and they kind of just don't have the type of self-esteem that they need. So they do a lot of things that are kind of visual to help boost their self-esteem, to help them have confidence in being who they are. um, I feel like it's more of a mental thing than a physical thing when I look at this card, honestly. All right, now we're gonna ask, I'm gonna ask, what is this person's karma? Whoo! Expedited karma pronto. Eviction notice, foreclosure, kicked out, homelessness, couch surfing. Ooh. So this person's karma is actually coming hard and fast. It's actually coming really quick. If they have a home, or if they're living, renting, or doing whatever, it says foreclosure. So I'm guessing it's some type of property that they bought. They're getting kicked out. It says homelessness, couch surfing. So either they're I think it might be because they're losing money and revenue and income, so they're not able to pay their bills on time. And maybe whoever that they're living with, either they've been kicked out multiple times or the other person's been kicked out multiple times, and they've actually been somebody who was homeless at a certain point in their life and actually survived by living with people that they know, going through this process of this eviction because they can't pay their bills. I mean, that's one thing. When you buy property or get into anything like that, I just really feel like that should be priority number one. Anything else should be a lower priority than that, and you should always take care of that first, because to foreclose a home is devastating, So this person, because of the choices that they make and the betrayal that either they probably went through and the betrayal that they've done to other people, they're losing all of their money. They're losing all of their stability. They're losing probably a job, that they've had, or but there's always drama around this person. I mean, it's too much, I feel like. And it's also because of their self-worth. I think the self-worth actually comes from the heartbreak that they've had. And they need to really take care of their own selves, because they're affecting people around them, not only them, but other people around them in a negative manner. And because of their actions, that karma is going to come to them quick, fast, and hard. That's what I feel with this. And in the end, they're going to lose whatever they put their money into. Since it says foreclosure, I feel like it's a home. And then with the crack right there, I kind of feel like there's a lot of like repair bills with this place, or things that need to get fixed that haven't been fixed. And they're just going to lose their stability and where they live. And they actually could end up homeless and going to other people's places to survive, which is tough to actually go through. I mean, stability and losing a place to stay is crazy. Let's just see. What's the final message for pile 1? What's the final message for pile 1? What is the final message for pile 1? There we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Ace of Swords. Confusion, memory loss, misuse of power. There we go. MIA, information tyranny, failed communications. Okay, and then we also got Ace of Wands. Artistic inspiration, creativity, new cycle, and enterprise, will, and determination, expanding your potential. So, this person is a confusing person. They misuse their power, and they hold information because they're not a good communicator. That's something they gotta fix within themselves, You can't. If you make people confused, you're gonna be confused, and if you're confused, other people are gonna be confused. You have to have better communication, and you have to let people know what's actually going on, man. You can't just hold information from people. just because you want to be in control. And I feel like this person probably was somebody trying to start a business or trying to be creative in some manner. I feel like with the expedited karma pronto, I feel like that's also something that's getting lost or destroyed because of choices that they made and decisions that they did either now or in the past. So you guys really just need to work on yourself. Work on yourself. And try to build yourself back up financially if you're losing everything in your life, because karma will take things away from you, especially when you're a bad person. And if somebody did pass, let's just hope that you're able to go past that and move on and understand that everything in life happens for a reason. And if you're losing your stability in your home, it's most likely it's because of the choices that you made or the choices that someone that you're with made, and you guys are reaping the karma pronto for that one. Thank you very much, Pile 1. You guys have a nice day. Alright. Welcome to Pile 2. Pile 2, the Hematite. Alright, let's see what you guys got today. I'm excited to see what you guys have for this person's karma. Alright, we got unrequited love connection. Being dumped by their mate. Oof. A dearest and precious dream being crushed to pieces. Wow. Okay. Wow, look at this. Okay, so the person that you're thinking about right now, either is in they have to either be in a relationship or they just got out of a relationship, which was a unrequited love connection. Basically what that means, unrequited love is basically being in a connection where the feelings aren't matched. Most of the time it's usually one person really loves somebody and then the other person just isn't on that same level. Honestly, a lot of people they try to create unrequited love connections because they feel like it's a way of controlling somebody or other people, which honestly is a red flag. Anybody who's wants to be controlling or manipulate your feelings or emotions, that's already a red flag, something you don't want to deal with. So the person that's on your mind, who you're thinking about, they're either ending or they're in an unrequited love connection. And see, I think with this being dumped by their mate, I kind of feel like this could either be they're getting dumped by their mate or they have already been dumped by this unrequited love interest. And I kind of feel with this card, right? You see how like there's two lightning bolts? There's one that's smaller and there's one bigger. I kind of feel like just like the unrequited love is, there was just one person was giving more and the other person was giving less. And I feel like this person, I really feel like this is a really good person though. You know, like they're a really good person, like to the core and to their heart. Like, and I in a way I kind of feel like they didn't really deserve honestly this being dumped by this person. I just feel like the person that they were with really really didn't care about them all too much and kind of used them. That's kind of what I feel with this. And if this hasn't happened yet, if it's happened or if it hasn't happened yet, they're gonna be very sad about this being dumped, because I kind of feel like they're a really great person and they have a really big heart, and when they love deeply, and that's why they're honestly, it might trigger a spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul. I kind of feel dark night of the soul energy just because their whole body is really dark. So that tells me that their thoughts are dark. Whenever this happens, if it hasn't happened or if it did happen, their thoughts are going to be dark, and they actually might go through this dark night of the soul. Um, a dearest and precious dream being crushed to pieces. Ooh, that's terrible. So maybe they had big dreams with this unrequited love. Um, I feel like with the web, I feel like there was a lot of lies and just, I don't know, just lies and manipulation that was actually going on in this unrequited love situation. Um, but at the same time, I do feel like they wanted to build a life with this person. Honestly, but they were actually they were trying to build something positive in a web of lies and deception. So that honestly is not going to be a good formula to create something like dreams. You know what I mean? Like big dreams that you have for yourself. It's really hard to create something positive when you're in a web of just lies, manipulation, and drama. I mean, it's kind of sad because they really felt and they really thought this was their person, and they were really invested in them, and to have their dream crushed by this person is actually really terrible. And I don't know if this is because of something that was done in the past, or if this is like some type of karma that maybe they done this to somebody else, and it's just coming back to them now with this situation, this unrequited love situation. Let's pull a little bit more. We got unemployment, laid off, fired. Okay. We got third eye chakra blocked, losses in vision, intuition, psychic energy, and perception. All right. Then we got getting a call from the other man, woman. Ooh. Okay, so either I feel like this person or the person that they were with either lost their job or got fired. That could have been the catalyst to being dumped. Maybe the person that they were with got fired or whatever, and it was kind of just the last straw, and that's the reason why they dumped them. Or this person got fired or laid off, and that's the reason why they're being dumped, and that's why they're losing their dreams, everything that they hoped and wished for, was because they lost their stability. And like, I feel like them losing this financial stability, them or the person that they were with, I do feel like it's because of something that was done in the past. Something maybe some type of decision that was made. And with third eye chakra blocked, losses in vision, intuition, psychic energy, and perception, maybe this person that's in this unrequited love connection might have actually been an intuitive person, someone that's really spiritual, and who actually had their own insight and their own gifts that they had, but I felt like they didn't know that they had. I feel like they didn't know that they had, so they didn't trust any of their intuition. But going through this unrequited love connection, it actually put them in a headspace where everything is getting blocked. That happens a lot when you're surrounded with negativity or just bad energy, or being in those type of situations. A lot of the times, what happens is you do lose, or you do get chakras that are blocked, and what happens is you do lose some of the insight and the perception that you actually had It's just because of the situation that you're in and the energy that you're in and the energy that surrounds you. That's something to be mindful. Getting a call from the other man, woman. Okay, so with this card, this tells me that maybe they got cheated on. Maybe they got cheated on. This person, the person that was in unrequited love, their person, I feel like they were cheating on him the whole time. That's just what I feel with this card. They were getting cheated on from the get go. That's the reason why I kind of feel like it was unrequited. You know, is because they already had somebody on the side, and this person was probably, like I said, they were getting played. They were getting played, and they were getting cheated on. And I just feel like it was from the get go. And as you can see, there's a chessboard right here. This person was playing. The person that they were with was playing them, and I feel like they got dumped. Maybe because they lost their job, or this person felt like the other person that they were cheating with was just the better option. It was time to let them go. It's sad because they really wanted to build a life with this person. Oh. Okay, all right. Drop some cards. Don't you love that? I dropped a lot of cards. Wow. Here. Just pick these up real fast. And let's pull some more. We're just gonna pull 3 more. We will pull 3 more for this video. Alright, so what is their karma? What is their karma? What is their karma? Alright, we'll take these 2. Okay, let's see what we got here. Being beaten at their own games. Being blocked from divine counterpart and soul family. Ooh. So the karma that they're gonna get, they're getting beaten at their own game. Damn. So maybe the person that you're thinking of, maybe they started cheating first. That's what I kind of feel like. Maybe they were the ones playing the games with this person, and that's what made it unrequited. Was because the person that was getting played first decided, or maybe they found out that they were being they had another person, so they decided to one up on them and play the same game and crush their dreams. You know, crush their dreams. That's why they're getting dumped. Maybe they started playing the games first, and that person came in and decided to do the same thing to them. Being blocked from their divine counterparts of soul family. Wow. Damn. Maybe it's because of somebody that actually was a divine counterpart for them. Maybe that's the reason why, you know? That's why maybe the love connection was unrequited from the get. Maybe because I kind of feel like they originally thought that before all the games and all that stuff, I think originally when they originally had attraction for each other, it kind of was genuine. But it kind of turned into this game of like playing the field, you know? Playing the field and playing all these mind games and everything. But their karma is they're gonna get blocked from a divine counterpart. That is tough. That is the karma for whatever games or whatever they did with this unrequited love connection. That is their karma, is that they're not gonna be able to be with somebody that they were meant to be with, which is tough. And honestly, seeing this kind of makes me feel like kind of like see you next lifetime type of stuff, which is really crazy. Damn, maybe that's what the dream was. Maybe the unrequited love crushed those dreams for this person. By blocking a reunion to get back to their counterpart. That is, ooh, that's tough right there, man. All right, can we get some advice? Some advice and conclusion for my readers. Can we get advice and conclusion from my readers? Can we get advice and conclusion? Thank you. Well, we'll just take this one and we'll see what it is. Page of Cups. That's the advice. Romantic visitor or message. Creative beginning. Surprise learning new skills. Showing talent. Gentle, emotional, or loving youth. So the conclusion of this is one of these people was, or maybe both of them are actually pages, you know what I mean? They still have a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn, a lot of growing up to do. And maybe one of these people was actually still learning, you know, about relationships and love and still learning about life. They're probably a younger person. Maybe both of these people are younger people, honestly. But I feel like with this, they have to grow up and have to understand that when you play these games with people, it's gonna come back to you. Sometimes it'll come back to you in the worst way, in a way you would never ever think. And offering people a cup, one single cup that's empty with a fish in it, it's not gonna cut it when it comes to mature people and any type of divine love connection. It's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work. You can't be a page and go to like a king or like a emperor, empress type of energy. You know, it's just not gonna work. They're not gonna accept that. You're gonna have to evolve and elevate and become a king or queen before you could even try and step to it. You want to at least be a knight. At least a knight is kind of like you're going into the positive direction. But when you're a page, that means you're still in the early stages of maturity, and you have a lot to learn, a lot of things to do. So you got to keep growing and to learn from your mistakes and to actually learn to give more than an empty cup with a fish in it. All right, group 2, thank you very much. I will see you guys later. All right, all you Earth Daddies and Earth Mommies, pile 3. If you pick the Tiger's Eye, I just realized, man, that I did not light the candle in the second pile. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that until actually I was almost done with the video. I'm not gonna reshoot it because I already put the cards up. It's already gone. It's done. So I'm definitely not gonna redo that one. Just gonna leave it as it is, you know, because I'm not gonna reshoot a whole pile 2 again. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that until now. And anyways, let's get into pile 3. We'll see what we have. Let's look at the first 3 cards. We have being treated like a toy and played with. We have being denied help and assistance. Then we have you are not the father. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's okay, being treated like a toy and played with. Okay, so the person that's on your mind, this, I don't know, I feel like with this energy, this could be you actually. You could have been treated like a toy and played with by this person. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel that with this card. They probably played a lot of games with you. And just with this card, to me, it makes me feel like the connection that you had with this person honestly was just more of a sexual type of connection. There really, I'm not gonna say that there was no feelings, but I do really feel a strong like sexual connection type of thing with this. So you might have just been a little, a little a good time. They probably just looked at you as somebody that they just wanted to have fun with, and to kind of just pull you out when they wanted to type of ordeal. That's kind of what I feel with this, man. That sucks. I mean, some people, honestly, nowadays, some people they that's all they're looking for, honestly, is just to be some type of sexual connection with somebody. Um, that's okay. I feel like that's okay if you're younger and you're just you're just trying to have fun type of thing. But there comes a point in your life where you actually start maturing, and that actually is not fulfilling anymore. Everyone matures at different paces, though. Um, being denied help and assistance. So I don't know why. I feel like this is your energy too. I feel like this person they didn't they didn't give you anything, man. Like the only thing that they were giving was this one night stand energy type of stuff, like kind of just hit it and quit it type of attitude. This energy, I feel they kind of just wanted to they just kind of wanted to hit and quit type of energy, and then kind of just not do anything with you or give you anything. That's all it really was, honestly. They were just a younger individual, and you were just maybe you were looking for something that was more solid or more significant, and they were in an energy of just treating you like a toy. That's something that you got to recognize from the get-go. But you know what, a lot of people, they don't say what their intentions are. They kind of want it to be muddied up and muddled, so you don't so you're kind of just confused and kind of just feel like um, that's a manipulation tactic, by the way. So you're confused and you don't really know what's going on. So they kind of control the situation. That's kind of what this energy feels like to me. You are not the father. Oh wow, this is a truth bomb that's really a tough one for some people. I kind of feel like this person, man, they have a lot of partners. You know what I mean? You're not the only one, to be honest with you. You are not the father, so if this is going towards you, you should be happy because that means that they don't have a genetic attachment to you. But I feel like in a way they're kind of playing it like you are their father, even though you're not. That's a situation that honestly, to be honestly real with you, if you're not the father, you shouldn't you shouldn't put into a situation where you're not the father and they're not telling you the truth about that. That's lies and stuff like that is definitely a red flag, and you should be very wary of that. This is tough though. I mean, this is somebody that probably sleeps around a lot, and in a way, they might not even know who the real father is. The only way you're gonna know is through a genetic testing, or by seeing who the kid looks like. You know what I mean? That's tough, man. I mean, if you're with somebody and they get pregnant and it's not your kid, I mean, I don't know what to tell you with that one because every man is different. I don't want to say man, but this does feel like the person that you're thinking about is a female, honestly. But you could swap the roles. It doesn't have to be that way. Tarot and oracle cards are generalists, so it's more energy and not gender, honestly. I don't know, man. With me, unless you're going into it knowing that you're not the father, that's a whole nother thing. But if you're in it and they're making you think that you're the father, that's terrible, man. And there's definitely gonna be karma to get paid for deceiving somebody like that. Let's see what else comes out. We have being isolated from friends and family, controlling. Their spell work backfiring and working for you instead. Ooh. Ooh. Charged with the DUI. Oh my gosh. Okay. Being isolated from friends and family. That's a big red flag. I'm sorry. If this is how they're treating you, where they're trying to control you away from people that are close to you, like people that can subjectively look at a situation and tell you what's actually going on, that's a big red flag. You know, this person could be controlling. This person can actually be manipulative and also could be a narcissist because they don't want you to be around anyone else. That is somebody that's a big red flag because it kind of just shows you and tells you that they want you all for themselves. So that means that they're selfish. Anyone who does this, who has a controlling manner, who makes it so you can't see people that are close to you on a regular basis or whenever you want to, that's a big red flag, and that's something that you need to recognize from the get-go. Because if you're with somebody who's a healthy partner, they'll give you the trust, and it won't matter, you know, who you spend your time with, sometimes, and who you want to see, because if there's a healthy level of trust, there's nothing to ever stop you from being with people that you want to be with, and that's just something that you need to recognize right now with this person. I don't like that energy. That's just me, though. You need to give people their freedom to do what they want. It's their life. Even though you're with somebody, you can't control them in that manner, because that's just gonna lead to a dark path, and it'll lead to a relationship that's not wanted, either from you or from them in the future. Alright, their spell work backfiring and working for you instead. Okay, with this right here, it doesn't have to be spell work or magic, but it can be. Just for me looking at this card, I kind of feel like it's more of the manipulation. It's more manipulation that they're trying to use on you, and it's just not working anymore. I think you, once you start realizing the control issues that they have, and figuring out that you're not the father or whatever, and the fact that they're isolating you from other people around you, and being treated like this, you know, I mean, once you get the gist of the game that they're playing, it's not gonna work on you anymore. And I feel like you're kind of being awakened to what's actually happening in this situation. And I feel like, in a way, you're kind of just deflecting everything, and actually, all of the manipulation and intentions that they're putting on you, you're actually sending it back to them, whether you know you're doing it or not. So that is something I like, because it means that you're standing up for yourself and actually starting to realize the type of person this person is, and the type of manipulation tactics and stuff that they're trying to use on you. I like this energy for you, honestly. Charged with a DUI. Okay, so this person likes to get messed up. Either you or them. With this energy, I kind of feel like it's them. Or they like to party a lot. And they got in a situation where they're getting charged with a DUI. I mean, to get a DUI is tough, and it's hard for anybody nowadays, especially if you live in a place where a car is essential to survive, you know, and to go through a DUI, it sucks, you know, because you actually have to go through legal situations and actually go to court to actually get out of this situation eventually. But it's gonna be a mark on your record for a good period of time. And I'm not saying that if this person is really important to you, you know, to stick by them, then stick by them. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you're getting put in these type of situations like this, honestly, if they're treating you this way, you might have to drop them, honestly, because they're at this point they're being a detriment to your life and not an asset. All right, let's see. What is their karma? What is this person's karma? Oh, there we go. 2 already came out. So quick, so fast. Oh, damn, there's a whole bunch of cards. Damn. Okay, so we got surrounded by fake people and ops. Ooh. Sudden onset of illness. Suffering from generational curses. Oh my gosh. Sudden onset of decreasing mental health. Those two kind of go together. So the type of karma they're gonna have, they're already just surrounded by people. They're surrounded by people that are acting like they're acting like their friend, but they're not really their friend. They're actually frenemies. You know what I mean? That are around them, and you could always tell who's a frenemy is because the energy that they exude when they're around you. It's just, it feels negative, and it always seems like they're always trying to control this person. Anybody who surrounds themselves with fake people or people that are ops to you is somebody, and they're not willing to let these people go. That's someone that you have to let go, honestly, because they're valuing these fake people over you is gonna be a detriment to your situation. Alright, suffering from generational curses. Now this is where it gets sticky right here, because I have a feeling this has to do with this child that they're trying to either put on you or put on someone else or whatever. That's creating a generational curse. And basically what a generational curse is, it could be a mindset or like a type of characteristic that gets handed down from somebody. It usually starts with somebody's decision, and it affects everyone after that. For example, like they got a kid with someone else, but they're trying to put it on you, right? And let's say that you stay with this person, either knowing or not knowing that this kid is yours. This kid is gonna grow up in a karmic situation, and it's gonna get started from this generation, because either they're gonna think that you're the father, or they're gonna find out that they're not really their father and that someone else is their father. So it creates a trickle down effect. Anyone, this child, when they have kids, if they have kids, it's gonna be from a karmic situation, and anybody that comes from that line is gonna be attached to this generational curse, which was started by this deception. And you see how it goes, it keeps growing from generation to generation, and that's what that's an example of a generational curse, which is definitely something that's really hard to break out of, and you have to be really knowledgeable in that type of energy. Sudden onset of illness. Okay, so this has to do with decisions that they're making. This is the karma. They could actually feel, they could not feel good from the choices that they've made and the decisions that they've done, the deception, the manipulation. That all stems from the karma for that. So they could actually have issues with their health, mental health. So this is the fallout of the deception and the bad energy that they put out. It's coming back to them in this manner. So they could actually feel sick. They could actually be be getting diseases. They could actually be, you know what I mean? They could actually start feeling not crazy, but I mean just like their mental health is declining. It's because of the decisions that were made, and the energy that they're exuding is actually coming back to them. It's backfiring. The stuff, the manipulation, everything is backfiring onto them, so they could actually start getting diseases. They could actually start having their health decline. They could start feeling sick, not feeling good. I mean, having just a lot of negative things happen to them, and that's what happens when. That's the type of karma that comes to you when you actually put out bad energy. You know what I mean? You'll start seeing things like that start happening to you. All right, let's get the advice. Can we get advice and conclusion for this reading? Advice and conclusion for this reading. Can we get advice, conclusion? Ooh, here we go. Thank you very much. We got 3 cards. Ooh, 9 of Swords. Suffering, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, overreacting, overwhelmed by guilt, regret, delay. That's what I'm talking about. Suffering, worry, anxiety. But time heals all wounds. Oh, Wounded Warrior. 9 of Wands. Defend your territory, set position, courage under fire, protecting what's yours, resilience, strength, and reserve. 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Attraction, love, union, relationship, engagement, affair, partnership, contract, agreement, reconciliation, help given and received. Okay, so conclusion and advice. So they're suffering. This is the karma right here. This is what this is. Suffering, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, overreacting, overwhelmed by guilt, regret, delay, but time heals all wounds. So they're actually having sleepless nights. They're suffering. They have a lot of anxiety in their life. It has to do with a lot of the things that they've done and the choices that they made. You know, they're probably getting nightmares and they can't even sleep, honestly. They're having a hard time sleeping, and they're just their mental health is decreasing, you know. And then with the 9 of Wands, they feel like right now they're under attack. They feel like that they have to defend themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, from all of this karma that they're actually receiving right now, you know. But this is something that can't be stopped. Karma is something that is gonna happen no matter what you decide. You know, you decide what kind of karma you're gonna get, and this is basically from the actions that they took. Now there's 2 of Cups, so this is where it gets interesting. So either this person, or either you feel like this person is your 2 of Cups, or they feel like this, or they want to get engaged by you, or you want to get engaged by them. It might have to do with the kid, trying to place the kid on you. But if you're not the father, this is not somebody you want to get an engagement or married to. Usually I look at 2 of Cups as a good sign, but with these 2 cards, with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, I kind of feel like you should be very cautious on your decision to marry or get engaged with somebody with this type of energy. That's just my opinion, and you don't want to end up being the 9 of Swords or 9 of Wands yourself, right? So just realize who this person is, and then make the decision, because the decision is on you. This is your life. Thank you very much, Pile 3.
Welcome to the Midnight Zone. My uncle loves you, and I love you too.
in our private traps, clamped in them, and none of us can ever get out.
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
Damn, Desire.
Alright everybody, this is my bonus video today. Just showing off, I just got this done. Yesterday is the first day actually, it's still hella red. It's a dope piece. It's basically a Filipino dragon, you know. Everybody, you know, when you look at a lot of dragons that people get on their arms, most of the time it's either Chinese, Japanese, and on occasion you get the European dragon, but this one is a Filipino dragon in a story. The origins of the story is Filipino. It comes from I believe it's like Visayan, and the story is actually a love story. It's about a dragon who eats. There's 7 moons, which are 7 sisters, and the dragon eats all of the moons, except for the last moon, and that's the reason why the sky has a moon. That's just like a basic level. But it has something to do with, like, I think, like, the love of the dragon gets killed. So the dragon takes revenge by eating the moons. Some crazy, like, love jealousy story type of thing. It's crazy. Great story. Once I learned about it, I was just like, you know what? I want to get that. So yeah, man, this is only the first day after, still healing, hella red, but yeah, man, this will be my bonus video today. Peace.